All ship number 16. Okay. Go! Well, at least we get some combat in this part. Throw action, damage assumes. Rest is on carry limit down factor up and down. That's right. This is a multi-weapon, is it? I didn't make it that far. Fire! Fire! I think this is part of the group. Where's the next action? Going to 3, 2. I'm pure ranger now, boy. Cover on debris. What is? Oh, it hits everyone. Delay on that. Well, that's that one. What's for? Carry limits? Yes, it's not. You are lovely. I need to swap ears with my headphones.
Success!
Everybody seems to be hitting to full. That's a puzzle. Yeah, that's why no one's been doing that one. Especially with a minute left, no point.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run! There it is!
Dirty suckers! One more to find. Where is this hitting it? That was well hitting.
Trial start.
Time for the ball.
Try harder.
Oh.
Don't you dare run! There it is!
He's on fire. Nice.
Don't you dare run! There it is! Try harder, try harder.
I didn't get hit twice.
Don't you dare run!
Bino.
Don't you dare run! There it is!
Oh, they changed the look. What we got here? A bunch of stuff that I don't have material storage for. What is this? Material required to enhance certain weapons. Sure. Cannot retrieve items. No, shit. Boy, people leave this so fast. Did we find anything worth it? Very well done. This looks like a data chip. It's a monitor's database, and kind of an old one. Hibana would be around this year. Ah, that's her. There's her name. Yes, she was with Resurgent Arcs. I knew we had other members on Helpha beside myself, but I had no idea. How did we tell Glenn about this? Well, let's start by letting Kanoe know. Kanoe. Let me guess. You've come across something new. Yes, we finished analyzing the monitoring data we found inside the shield. And in doing so, we discovered evidence that Hibana was a Resurgent Arch monitor. I think I always knew, but even if it's not exactly a surprise, it's still a shock. The question is, how do we tell the commander about this? Why don't we try telling her other friends first? I'm sure he'll know how to handle this delicate matter. You mean Crawford? Good idea. He'll be able to deal with this with a level head. Can I ask you to let him know? I can't get away from my work at the moment. No problem, we'll let him know. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yo! Bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Gee, oh, you haven't changed that character at all. Oh, Megan's here too. Varia. Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, which is why we came to see you. Yes, that does make sense. Thank you for telling me. I'm sure Glenn will have a hard time believing that Hibana was really with Resurgent Arcs. A little more supporting data may help. For example, what was her role with them exactly? Why did she want to get close to me and Glenn? Knowing that might make it easier for him, and for me to believe. Makes sense, but where would we find that information? The Lucilians did mention that the Nameless City was home to its own researchers in the past. We didn't find her name or any of her research in the data from Lucille. It's possible she was a researcher there. It seems worth looking into. I'd like to join you when you go. Be sure to loop me in once you find anything. Good luck. Now we gotta do Nameless City. Yeah, I'm splitting this into 2 parts. Nameless City, go.
Drop by any time.
No matchmaking for this one. So how long is this? Like 5 minutes? Wakers shine when they use their right familiar.
Trial start.
15 minutes. Oh. You're right, we've now searched for the investigation feature. I'll look for the data and start collecting. I see a rainbow. All the boys.
Success.
Trial. Your inventory is full.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run! There it is! Don't you dare run! There it is!
I really appreciate your support.
Don't you dare run!
Dun, 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 dun.
Success!
Trial, let's get to it. That's cool.
Trial
That
start.
took me way too long to realize. I was zoned out. I was listening to music.
Don't you dare run! There it is! Don't you dare run! There it is! Don't you dare run!
Oh, he got me.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run!
Point right up.
Don't you dare run! There it is!
Success!
Going up. The red one. Didn't I find a rainbow right here? Hey, there's a trial over here. Look at that. Finder. They made it much more noticeable, man, when you get rares. It's nice. Made it. There we go. Cool. Already. Cool.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run!
It's barely going to explode. Data collection is complete. I'm ready to return anytime.
Don't you dare run!
And first, return as soon as you're able.
Don't you dare run!
Trial start.
Don't you dare run! Is that it? Don't you dare run! You're gonna have to try harder. Don't you dare run!
Get down, baby.
Success.
Of course. I don't think I have my EXE crap set. And there's this dude up here.
Don't you dare run!
You must defend the truck.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run!
Trial start.
There it is! Don't you dare run!
I feel like this is the first time I actually played this game with headphones on. You know?
Don't you dare run! There it is!
Really good.
Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run!
Oh, this guy. I barely made it.
Eliminated. Good work.
Congratulations.
Success.
Another truck needs help.
This is an emergency transmission. Trial start.
We got a ship.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
We'll open up the red one, since it speaks to me.
Trial start.
Collection bridge. Going to the other side. Did they ever change the drops in this since they introduced it? Wow, scratch your head.
Success.
They're not, and This? That's what I was looking for.
Trial start.
Don't you dare run! There it is! Don't you dare run! There it is! There it is! There it is! Don't you dare run! Don't you dare run!
Success.
I hear something else coming in. Bum, 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 bum.
Trial start.
We should get control of this damn arc ship here. I mean, it's been like almost what 2 years since we got them dealt with the dolls. We should probably get them under control. Oh, it's this dude.
Target eliminated. Success.
It's a giant dinosaur.
Trial start. Success.
We did. Oh, the reach.
Trial start.
I'm in here.
Success.
Let's do. The hell are you? Just a reskin of the one dude. Up, I'm out, guys. Bye. Teleporter reactivated. Oh, we killed it in time though.
Trial start.
Nicely done.
Is this enough data for you, Crawford? Good work. I'm glad to see you're back. We finished collecting all the data. Now to analyze it. It looks like these are her health observation records. They're from after she arrived on the planet. It doesn't seem like she sent these to Lucille though. Thank you. Is it okay if I let Glenn know about this? I'd like to look at this data with him. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Is Wingard even still good? Bum, 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 bum. One star gem? Oh, I guess I'm not premium. It would be 2 if I was premium. If you're here in person, it means something bad's happening. Not exactly something bad, but here, take a look at this. What is this? Resurgent Arcs monitoring data. Monitor name Hibana. What the hell is this? Are you trying to tell me Hibana was with Resurgent Arcs? I know it's a really tough pill, Glenn. I'm not sure I've swallowed it myself yet. This is data that Faria and Yukari found in the Nameless City. I wanted to go over it with you, to learn the truth about her together. Hibana was Resurgent Arcs. It's almost impossible to believe. But you wouldn't come out here if there weren't something to it. Well, let's see it with our own eyes. Okay, let's take a look. Monitor name Hibana. Observation log day 16. Made contact with ARCS trainees. 2 exceptional trainees with superhuman abilities stand out, Glenn and Crawford. Subjects marked for contact and continued observation to monitor combat capability growth. Day 61. Crawford is brilliant and a natural leader, while Glenn's athleticism and courage makes him a capable problem solver. Sometimes I even suspect that the 2 of them could change this planet's fate. They teach me something new every day. I am enjoying myself a great deal. If they can be trained as leaders, Helfa's future may yet be... Day 145. As we grow closer with each other, I sometimes find myself worrying about my life here. The person I'm presenting to them is not real. I'm not with ARCS. I'm not a meteor. I'm not oblivious to what's going on. I'm not the Hibana they think I am, and that tears at me. Day 302. Received word from on high about a large-scale operation. A new enemy known as Nilstia will launch an attack, or so I'm told. I'm a Lucille researcher. I'm in the know. I am not ARCS Defender Hibana. I need to make a very tough decision here. We are the ones who need to change our fate. I'll leave my final message in our meetup spot, beyond the reach of those on high. And these files too. Guess that's it. Damn it, why didn't she ever say anything to us? If we had known about the attack, at least we might be able to change things. We were young, so she ended up keeping it all to herself. She was thinking about the impact on you two. Yeah, Hibana was always brilliant. She even thought ahead to us finding out about this on the other side of it all. She must have kept her message to a secret from Lucille because she was afraid of having it erased. What do we do about this final message? Why don't we see if we can find it, Glenn? Then we can meet up at Healthia Lake. I'm heading back to Central for now. I'll prepare a memorial for her and await your return. Got it. You coming along, Yukari? Our meetup spot has to be there, right? Where else could it be? I'll see you. Mind informing me? Near Aliotown ruins? Or the top of the mountain? top of the mountain. Remember when these weren't here when the game first launched? I remember. What the hell is this? Oh, it's one of these. Give me all your loot! Thank you. Find some grip, thank you. We're here. There it is. I never would have guessed there was data buried right here. We all used to come here after training and just look at the sky for hours on end, talking without a care. I mean, it's got a nice view. You got like all 4 regions. Knowing what we know now, I guess maybe when Hibana was looking up, she was keeping an eye on her own. She was the center of attention everywhere she went. But she never looked down on anyone, not even weirdos like me and Crawford. Once she died, there was no way we could ever come back and visit this place. Makes a sad kind of sense that it took us this damn long to actually find this data. She used to say we were the ones who had to change our fate. I wonder if this is the fate she wanted. Guess we'll never know, huh? Let's go meet up with Crawford once you get yourself squared away. Were you able to find the message, Yukari? Everything's ready on my end. I'll see you at Healthia Lake. Just for a quick potential thumbnail, even though Meow has his shirt open. Healthia Lake, let's go! Actual cutscene or just more text? Greetings. Nice work finding the data. You wouldn't even believe where it was hidden. Alright, let's give this message a listen. Glenn, Crawford, I can't imagine anybody else would be listening to this. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and getting along. And that the future is moving in the right direction. Okay, I'll get to the point. Is this a new song? I received notice that Nil Stia will be deployed on Helfa. If the stories I've heard are true, it's an enemy the likes of which you've never seen. Helfa does not currently have the military strength to defeat this monster, nor does it have a leader skilled enough to make up for it. I should know, I'm the one who has been collecting intel on ARC's capabilities. I raised my objections to this, but the one on high simply disregarded them. So the least I can do is mitigate the harm this attack will cause, even if I have to use my power as a member of Resurgent Arcs to do so. That's how much I love you two, in this world. I'm not a Helfin, not a Meteorn. I'm sorry for lying to you. And thank you for accepting this message, and the true me. Glenn, Crawford, become the leaders I know you can be. That Resurgent Arc's power she mentioned. I wonder if it's the same as Manon's overboost. Hibana insisted on bringing up the rear, probably because she knew how bad the attack was going to be. I was too busy fighting dolls to know if she was using any sort of unusual power. All things considered, the casualties weren't nearly as bad as they could have been. I think we might have her resurgent arcs powers to thank for that. How did it take us so long to find this? If we'd only known, we'd have treated the Lucians so much better. True, but I think Hibana wanted us to hear this message only after the dust had settled. In a sense, she was waiting until we had actually managed to change the future. Yeah. Thank you, Hibana. We'll keep working to make Helfa an even better place. I'm sorry I never noticed, Hibana. But now I finally know the truth. As long as you watch over us, I promise not to fight with Crawford too much. And thanks for joining us, Yukari. We're gonna say a little prayer here before we head back. There's actually more. Shocker. Waiting for the two mini episodes has definitely added quite a bit. This is for sure going to be broken into two halves. Yukari, are Glenn and Crawford okay? I'm here waiting with Manon and Faria. If you don't mind, could you fill us in what happened? I doubt Commander Glenn will be very forthcoming. Thank you very much. We'll be right here. Hello. I'm right here too. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming, Yukari. So what happened exactly? I see. So that's what she wanted to tell me. I know her death deeply affected them both, but maybe now they can finally start to heal. I think I can understand where Hibana was coming from. If not for you and Aina, I probably would have kept using my power to the very end, just like she did. When you care deeply about someone, it makes sense to want to put yourself on the line for them. I think part of Hibana must have been lonely. I like to pay my respects to her too. She was deeply connected to both Helfins and Lucilans. Now that our fates have been joined, I'd like to get a better sense of who she was. That sounds nice. What about singing a song for her? I know one song that both Helfins and Lucilans are familiar with. That's a good idea. Let's head over to Helfa Lake when we can. Yeah, let's do it. As usual, thank you for seeing us through all this, Yukari. Level up! Reward Honor of Steel 1. Do I have storage? Hold on, where's material storage? I do. Well, shit. Get all into material storage. Thank you. Is that it? You're gonna sit here talking about a song, but then not do anything about it? Thank you so much for your help. Gotta hide meow. Why is your hair glow like that when I get close? Damn, you can get very close to these characters. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, UI. Okay. Turn meow back on. Boom. Well, I guess that's it. Are they going to actually create a new song? Probably not. And the implications the one song they have only played this entire game. Oh, did I level up my thing? Yo! Hold the photon blast button again after activating photon blast. No, I don't have points.
Later.
Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the game until the next story update. I get back to work on the music mix-up and stuff. But that was interesting. Still no major plot push. Once again, I'm just so bothered by, like, they make a big deal of Vile and then just toss aside like it's nothing. Cool cutscene when you do the fight, but the fact that it isn't integrated into the story. And still, opinion, other thoughts are the same since last time I played. There's like nothing to do in this game. Like there's no weapons to grind for. There's no point to do it, which... Oh, they added skill rings, that's right. But, there's not much to do. Which is kind of always the problem with the MMOs and stuff, but like... Again, Phantasy Star Online and Phantasy Star Portable 2 Infinity, you had hours of content by grinding for that epic loot. Because it's based off Diablo 2. And this game is just not following that, even though it could easily be done it. Like I'm sure I mentioned it last time, it's just like the open zones need to be instanced to levels now, like the combat zones. So the enemies can be leveled up. They need to recreate, what at the least what I would like is recreate what they did with Rayford Gorge here for a brief time, where it was actually, the drop rate was actually decent. And it was a lot of fun just going back and forth with players. I like doing that in Central Rotem as well, when Rotem was first added. They need to like encourage that kind of gameplay a little bit. I guess they kind of do that with, you know, with the Nameless City and stuff, and with Shield, but eh. They need to add a whole bunch of weapons, lean back into the Diablo 2 inspiration, drastically increase the level cap to 200, and then add in like super hard versions of all the missions and all the fights, create solo friendly versions and then group friendly versions. Your reward from grinding the level 200 and unlocking the hardest difficulty should just be like a higher drop rate for the rare shit. The I don't know, 15-star items. What is it even up to at this point? I don't even know. 15, 16-star items. Make those weapons super cool, a little gimmicky, unique attacks and everything. That's what I would want. You'll at least have something to grind for. Something to do. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'm probably going to repeat myself again the next story update. Because they're not really doing much changes to this game other than... I mean, the EX, people seem to like the EX styles. I don't know if I'm going to play this game enough to bother with it. Especially with Digimon Time Stranger out, and that's my big focus right now. But yeah. I do want to play the tabletop RPG one of these days though. You can create Meow there. Alright, that's what I'm going to call it here. Breaking this up into 2 parts. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in several months until the next mini story update. Bye.